So, this episode, it was okay. The ending was to be expected. They did show us scenes of Jaeon actually having feelings for Nabi, but considering what we saw in previous episodes, they make us think certain ways. Who's Nabi going to end up with, one of them or none of them? But I guess, in a way, this is just a theory now. Maybe the writers are telling us, the viewers, people can change, but you gotta see it to believe it and not have the past blind you. So at the beginning of the episode, we are reminded that Nabi told Jaeon, I regret everything, I don't want to see you again. And these two pretty much hit rock bottom. Like, they pretty much passed rock bottom. Both of them are sad, they're feeling down. And you can tell that Nabi wants to be alone. She even told her assistant, hey, you don't have to help me, I can finish the art piece by myself. And then we see Jaeon appearing in front of Nabi. He grabs her wrist, but then she kind of shrugs it off and just leaves. And then we do get some scenes with the other characters, like Seun feeling alone. I feel bad for the guy. He did have a crush on Sol, but Sol is with Ji-won. We do see Sol and Ji-won closer than ever. And we get a cheesy joke of Bitna's password being totally hot Nam Gyeon. Then let's get to the art piece. First, everyone was shocked to see Nabi's art piece destroyed, especially Nabi herself. Then Jaeon gets the news about what happened from Seoul, and then he went to go see Nabi. He went there, he told Nabi, hey, we're gonna fix it. Once we're done, I'm out of here. That's a promise. About that, I do believe Jaeon did it. I don't know if they went back and actually revealed someone who destroyed the art piece. Maybe they did and I wasn't paying attention. Leave it in the comments below, but I do believe Jaeon did it. Think about it. Jaeon misses Nabi. Nabi said she never wanted to see him again. So in a way to see her and spend time with her, destroy the art piece, you're spending time with her. So yeah, he did it. And then after they were done, he pretty much left. Then the next day, the whole gang is wondering, where's Jaeon? No one has seen him, not even Nabi. One of the friends said he was headed to the States. But then after not seeing Jaeon, we do get maybe 3 scenes of Jaeon in, I guess, a hotel, laying on the bed, sitting on the bed, and then later on towards the art exhibit, him driving. So we never knew where he was. And then we get a scene of Nabi and Doyeok. They're at a restaurant, they're eating. And this is where I kind of see it as Doyeok almost admitting defeat. He'll admit defeat towards the end of this episode, but this is kind of like almost there. So Nabi said that someone told her that she looks happy when she's working. And I think Jaeon said that to her. If he did, leave it in the comments below. But yeah, this is just a scene of him almost admitting defeat. Then we get reminded of Jaeon's story about love at first sight when Jaeon took Nabi to the art exhibit from episode 1. And as Jaeon was telling the story, we're actually seeing a scene happening, and Jaeon was there. He saw Nabi, and he saw Nabi looking at the art piece that her ex-boyfriend made, and it was her in a sexual position. And this scene is, well, first, it made me think that, okay, so maybe Jaeon really does have feelings for Nabi. He's changed. He doesn't want to play around anymore. And now we're at the art exhibit. Everyone is there. I want to say this first. The first scene at the art exhibit with Sol, Ji-won, Bitna, and Gyeon, if you notice, Gyeon has no lines. When the gang all gathered together, he had no lines. They showed him, but no lines. Then later we see Jaeon at the art exhibit. Nabi sees him. She goes after him, but then eventually can't find him. Then Doyeok walks up to Nabi and asks her, hey, you like Jaeon, right? She says, I think so. Then tells Doyeok, you were right. Jaeon is a type of person that won't make me happy. But spending time with you makes me happy. And then she apologized to Doyeok. Doyeok says, don't apologize. I'm grateful to even experience these emotions towards you. So again, don't be sorry, accept these flowers. And in my opinion, I don't know how I feel about that scene. Telling someone that they're right about a person never making them happy, but tell them, hey, you make me happy, but also tell them, but I like that person. I don't know if it's the translation, because when it comes to translating, nothing is ever 100% accurate. But yeah, that scene was a little bit for me. And then after the whole gang was at the bar, drinking, eating, chatting up, talking about who liked each other first, Gyeon or Bitna, it was Gyeon. Nabi left, went back to the art exhibit, saw Jaeon there, and pretty much these two chatted up. She asked him, "What are you doing here?" He says, "I'm sorry." She nags. Jaeon sees that she's wearing the bracelet that he made for her, and fast forward, these two pretty much get together and kiss. And then towards the ending credit scene, we see two girls asking Jaeon, "You want to do something?" But he says, "I'm sorry, I have plans." So in a way, yeah, they're telling us that Jaeon changed. I think they were telling us this before, but again, considering what we know from previous episodes, we don't want to think that. But yeah, he's changed. So my impression on this episode, just like I said before, I thought it was okay. The ending, yeah, it was to be expected. They did show us scenes of Jaeon actually having feelings for Nabi, but because of what we saw in previous episodes, that pretty much blinded us to really see what we're looking at. And yeah, I do feel bad for Potato Boy. But anyway, it is what it is. There's one thing I do want to say, and that's about Seoul. I am glad, happy, that they did not change her character. Because I know in one drama, they changed a character from liking the same gender to liking the opposite gender. I'm glad she stayed the same. She pretty much stayed the same, like the same person of the same gender throughout this whole drama. So again, I am glad that they did not change her character. She stayed the same 100%. So my impression on this drama, I thought it was okay. Rewatchability, for me, not really. But would I recommend this to someone else? Yes, I would. The concept of the story, just having that dynamic relationship between a guy who's pretty much the bad boy who plays around, right? And a girl who just came out from a relationship, doesn't want to be in one, but kind of longs to be in a relationship. That's a weird way to put it, but that pretty much described Nabi in the beginning of this drama. Yeah, it makes a good story. But in my opinion, I feel like the side characters, well, I shouldn't call them side characters. Well, the other characters, their story were, in my opinion, a lot more interesting, especially with Ji-won and Seoul. It was more of Seoul has a crush on Ji-won, but does Ji-won like her the same way that she does for her? The way that Ji-won is so close to Seoul, is it because she likes her? Or is it because of just being a close friend? So again, yeah, stuff like that really does interest me. But with the love triangle between Jaeon, Nabi, and Doyeok, it was more of, choose one or choose none. He's never going to change. Oh, but he keeps saying he likes her. Stuff like that. Before I end this review, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who has been enjoying watching my reviews for Nevertheless and joining this ride with me. I know some of you guys have been liking and hating and, stuff like that. You guys have been very vocal in the comments below about certain characters and the storyline. Again, I just want to say thank you for being on this ride with me. And that's pretty much the gist of my review and the finale of Nevertheless. If there's anything I might have missed and you guys want to mention, please leave it in the comments below. Other than that, if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.